Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us for the start of a brand new week, brand new month, brand new launch. Yes, we're very, very excited. That was operatic, that wasn't it, I tell you. Wow, we're super excited because today is the day we bring you a launch we've been super excited about. It is the Royal Jungle and we are going to be going wild on this today, a collection which encompasses so much. We'll talk around that in just a second. But we've got a jam-packed day of shows for you today. Monday Makers coming up for you a little bit later on tonight, live at 5. We've got the official launch of this collection coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon with Sarah, who is winging herself back from London, I think, isn't she, as we speak. And, of course, during this show, we have got your preview, your first chance to jump in and grab this collection, and it is absolutely magnificent. It's already flying before the show. Those savvy shoppers have been in, picked up loads of the showstoppers here of this amazing collection, which includes stamps, dies, embossing folders. As far as the embellishments are concerned in this collection, you've got so much because you've got 12 by 12 pads. You've got vellum in here. You have got our special effects pads in here as well. You've got foil transfers in here, pearl powders, luxury linen cardstock. And of course, with this being a showstopper, you can pick everything up in one click. You'll save yourself £20 or $20 by doing that. And you will then get the opportunity to pick up your bonus buy, which is more of those papers. So the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6 you'll be able to pick up at half price when you pop it into the basket with this collection. Price on the screen for you right there. So you're only paying £80 or $112. Get it now whilst you can, because I've got a funny feeling you are going to be going wild for this. It is already very busy. I tell you what, I am super delighted that A, we've got this amazing collection, and B, one of my absolute faves is back in the studios. And I tell you, I hope she's going to show you them somehow. I'm not dressed for the occasion because I didn't really have anything kind of tigery or liony or toucan-y as we've got here. However, the lady on the other side of the studio, well, wait till you see her trousers. It's the one and only Debbie Fisher. Look at them.
Yes, like, put my leg up. Look, they're like, get my leg on. There you go. I've got my leopard print trousers on. So, and this collection is roaring out the door because it is fabulous. You're going to love it so much. I'm so glad Sarah's down in London because I get to bring you the sneaky peek of it first. But you can buy it. It's not just a sneaky peek. You can actually buy this afternoon and before the launch. So actually, when Sarah comes up for the launch, it means, Ben, that you can sort of get ahead, get everything, and then you can just settle down and watch the boss in action. So it's going to be amazing, I think, today.
Yeah, we're super excited. Get the comments in nice and early. Anything that you want to see, anything you want to know, please ask the questions. And let me know as well that you're getting this. Let me know if you're going for the showstopper. By the way, there's a showstopper option. We've broken down the bundles into, like, you've got an essentials bundle, you've got your card bundle in there, and also your embellishments bundle. But the best way to go is for the showstopper. Everything also, whilst we've still got it here, is available for you individually as well. We've got Radical Rates on the socials. Lois is in Ohio. Julie joins us from the Gold Coast. Pamela's in saying, good morning, all of you amazing creators. Wi-Fi is repaired, and I caught up over the weekend of what I missed. Did anyone else see me destroying the set on Friday? Oops.
Oh, what happened?
My peanuts fell on the floor.
Your peanuts fell on the floor?
Yeah. You know the packing peanuts in the big crate that we had here?
Oh, the foam?
Yeah, the packing peanuts.
Oh, is that what you call it?
I didn't know that either. That's what they told me on Friday. So I was showing some of the lucky dips, as you do, putting them back in, and I put one back in, and the whole thing collapsed. And
what, the whole crate collapsed?
No, the top of the crate. So all of the inside of it just collapsed, and all the peanuts went all over the floor.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, so I see something with someone scooping some stuff up. Was that what it was?
Yeah. Oh. During Friday Night Live. Whoops. Lol. So yeah, that's on the socials. Have a look. Charlotte's joined us. Geraldine's in Argyle and Butte. Hello, Jenny in Brooklyn. Janko and RM Frasina says, OMG, OMG, OMG. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Sarah and CC for this collection. I love CC for listening to the requests of their customers. I placed my order at 3 a.m. Lynn's already ordered the Showstopper and the extras, and Julie's very excited about this collection. Anything that features an elephant is a winner for me, says Julie. Take a look at some of the finished samples with Debbie. This is incredible, Debbie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really incredible. I think every crafter should have a collection like this in their stash, because you never know a time when you're going to want that lion, you're going to want that elephant. We all know someone, in fact, I would say every single person on earth loves animals.
Yes.
And especially jungle animals as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now look at this card. How absolutely stunning is that? But
amazing.
the papers, these are flock papers.
Ah, yes.
I know. Ben's going to show you these. They're absolutely beautiful. But look how stunning that card is. That elephant, you're right. I know my sister-in-law has she just collects elephants of all sorts. So she's got real huge statues. You know, the elephants with the tabletop on them.
Has she got a lot of them?
Yeah, she's got loads of them.
So it's a jumbo collection.
For her, yeah, she... oh, yes.
Sorry.
Absolutely. He's going to be stomping them out today, isn't he? But there's also other elements like this, which I really love. Just so we've got these beautiful edgeables here, which are just for the leaves, and they just look incredible, whatever you do them in. There's another one of that elephant.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that again, textures in the background. That's an embossing folder that we've got coming up. We've just got some really cool elements in here with all of these different animals, papers, cards, everything. It's just absolutely incredible. And I love this. Look at this one. How absolutely gorgeous.
Johnny, you stole my gag.
Stole your gag.
Two can play that game.
Two can.
Two can.
They can. There's just some really cool elements. These backgrounds are foils. We've actually got foils in here as well. And look at this. How beautiful is that?
Amazing.
We have pearl powders in, which are absolutely stunning. And then if I just show you this last one here, this one is one of the embossing folders. And then look at that lion. He's been done in gold embossing powder.
Oh.
Look at that.
That's incredible. It's almost holographic the way you're revealing that.
Look at that.
Oh,
it's so
I love
amazing. It. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So you're going to love this collection. But I'm going to head you back over to Ben so you can see everything that you are getting. Yeah,
let's chat around this with Debbie. And a few of you, including Stacey, have just said, can you tell me all about the bundles? I will, because there's lots of different bundles. Let's start with everything, though, as far as the Showstopper is concerned. So if you want everything, and the majority of you are doing that so far, the Showstopper is the bundle to go for, right? So it should be £166, 215 bucks. Look at that price. If you're in Club Inspire and you're Platinum, that is your price there. So if you're in Club Inspire, it's practically a half price deal before you even get started. You buy it all in one click and you save an extra 20. And this is what you are going to get. And then I'll tell you about the other bundles as we go. So you're going to get your 12 by 12 pad, 24 double-sided sheets here. Can we just appreciate how stunning this artwork is? It is absolutely incredible. And I know we always say this, Debbie, we see the paper pads that we get within these collections and then you think, well, there's no way we can go even bigger and even better. But the illustrations in this pad are just incredible, aren't they?
You're absolutely right, Ben, because you would think that we couldn't get bigger and better, but we do. I love these papers because it really does. These are the ones you want to frame and put on your wall.
100%.
Because they look like you're looking through the jungle.
Yeah.
And they're so incredibly detailed. I mean, you know our pads are always detailed, but these have just an outstanding sort of focus in them, and I love them. So they're amazing.
It's almost like, I feel sort of a bit like David Attenborough-esque, and I'm there sort of peering through the undergrowth.
You can hear those noises.
Yes.
That's what we needed, to find some jungle noises,
we didn't we?
To play.
Some sound effects to play in the background. But look at the colours again. It's so vibrant. It just pops so much. And like Debbie said, like here again, look at the beautiful birds. You almost feel like we've got a couple of cheeky monkeys in the gallery, from what I can hear.
Oh, that was a good one. I like the roar.
There you go. I like your monkey impression. What was that one?
An elephant.
Oh, an elephant.
Come on, guys, just humour me.
Yeah, come on, guys. There's an elephant, obviously. Like, what are you talking about?
They're getting worse. I will stop now.
Oh my God. So you've got all these beautiful designs. Just to show you the flip side of this as well, you've got those designs a little bit more stripped back for you. You've got some beautiful designs that you can get your stamps onto, get stenciling onto if you want to. So very different, the B sides to the A sides here. And you're getting 24 double-sided sheets within your 12 by 12. Within your 6 by 6, of course, you get the designs shrunken down too. Then, oh dear me, what a start to the show. Let's talk about your special effects pad, because a few of you were talking about this. 24 sheets in here. You're getting 8 different designs, 3 sheets of each. Some of these are flocked, if you like, and then you've got like the UV design on the others. I wish you could reach out and touch this, because the flocking is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, they feel so nice, don't they? I love them.
So you've got the beautiful leopard spots, and you've got that in your orange and yellow. So you're getting 3 sheets of each in your flocked leopard, and then you've also got your your flocked tiger.
That sounded like my daughter's dog Duck.
What? You've also got the, I mean, I suppose that's tiger as well, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So you've got 4 sheets of your flocked, and then you've got the snake skin.
I love that. So cool, isn't it?
Absolutely incredible. We're coming in. I don't know what breed of snake that would be, a yellow snake, but there will be one, won't they? It'll be what?
Python.
A yellow python. Oh, I've just been told. Then you've got the green python. Oh, an anaconda. Yes, that's right. Those are ones that live in water, aren't they? They come up and they're constrictors, aren't they? And then you've got your crocodile. So a lot of people I know loving this collection already. Make sure you pick it up, make it snappy. Johnny, what's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? One will see you in a while, the other will see you later. So you're getting 3 sheets of each of the UV effect, and then your flock paper in there. Then you're going to get 24 sheets of your vellum as well. Is it just me, or is this the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the most sort of standout vellum that we've done? It's very clear in the way that this has been printed.
It is very clear, you're right, yeah, it's beautiful.
And again, it's all of these. Oh, look at the little monkey. Can you see the little monkey there? He's like the little one from Friends, isn't he? What's he called in Friends? Is it? What's it called? Not Maurice, is it? Someone will tell us. The vellum smell absolutely beautiful as well, by the way. But it's all of Marcel. You've got all of these stunning, like tropical jungle scenes. And again, you're getting 8 different designs, 3 sheets of each in your vellum. And we're not yet done, because alongside this, you are also going to be receiving all of your linen cardstock. Johnny, stop doing all my jokes. You're ruining my show here. He's doing all my jokes. You've got 24 sheets of your beautiful... That one's really flamingo-esque, that colour, isn't it?
So nice. Yeah, it's like that raspberry, isn't it?
Beautiful. So all of these stunning colours, again, to match up perfectly with the colours that you're going to be receiving in your beautiful pad here. So everything matches up perfectly as far as your consumables are concerned. But that's not all, because I think you touched on this, Debbie, when we were running through it. We're also going to we're getting pearl powders as well, aren't we?
We are getting pearl powders.
You saw in some of your examples.
Yeah, absolutely. Pearl powders are incredible because they go onto anything sticky. You can then set them with hairspray or water, and they just look beautifully, incredibly shiny. You can stamp with them. You can add them to your red liner tape. They're just lovely.
So those are your 4 pearl powders. Then we come on to the hardware that you're going to be getting within the collection. It's a huge collection, as you can see, absolutely huge. And I've just heard producer Johnny go, this is what he just said, he went, oof, it's busy like crikey me. That's what he just said.
Just like that.
How cute is that, Born to be Wild? So you've almost got like the undergrowth, haven't you? And then you can pop your your animal's face through to kind of get that look that they're looking through the jungle.
Yeah, we're going to be using this in the demo. I love this one. Yeah, I think it's the first time we've done a creator card die with a stamp like this.
Yes,
beautiful.
And then of course, so you could then, I suppose, just pop in your tiger, couldn't you? Instead
you
of
could put in any
leopard.
of them after that. Yes, I love the fact that the team have put in an extra stamp with a different animal. Yeah, they're just amazing.
Put your elephant looking through there. And again, as you were showing the cards, like even more so coloured in, the illustration and the artwork is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, they're so gorgeous, aren't they? And because they're in-house designers, it means you can make and sell as much as you want.
Which is incredible. Here's that king of the jungle. And again, you appreciate the detail in the stamp itself there. But once you've added your colours to that as well, you're really going to bring these creatures to life. And I also love the fact, you think lions and elephants and tigers, yeah, but love the fact that we've featured a beautiful bird in there as well with that stunning toucan. So all of those stamps are going to work perfectly with that creator card die. Then you've got sentiment stamps in here as well. And once again, we don't just throw you sort of generic stamps with these. We make sure that they're going to tie in with the theme. So things like Queen of the Jungle, Born to be Wild, Welcome to the Jungle, all those kind of things. You've then got a stamp and die set with your jungle die. And then you've got Queen of the Jungle and King of the Jungle. Then you've got more dies in here, so you can, again, build up your scenes with all of your jungle foliage. I won't try and name all of those leaves. I think one of them is a cheese leaf, isn't it? And the rest of them, we'll just call them jungle leaves. You've got a beautiful border. How stunning is that? That beautiful jungle border.
Yeah, it's gorgeous,
like edgeable.
isn't it?
And then you've got a couple of stunning embossing folders as well. And again, I always say this now, but I love the fact that we're putting these on boards on metallic, because I think it really shows you even better the emboss that you're going to achieve, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And these are beautifully embossed embossing folders, because the detail in them is amazing. And just great to use in backgrounds and whatever you want to use them on. I love them.
That's your crocodile. Look at that snakeskin. Absolutely incredible. Now, just very quickly, because I know we want to get on to demos with this. So the Showstopper is everything I've just shown you. In one click, you buy everything and you save an extra 20, all right? Then you think to yourself, well, I want more of the papers. The bonus buy this time is an extra 12 by 12 and an extra 6 by 6, okay? And this is where it gets bonkers. Right, hang on a minute. Is that the halved price, or do we halve that again?
What?
So you're going to get an extra 12 by 12 and an extra 6 by 6 for £6. And now I wondered, Johnny's come back in today with no hair. I thought he had a haircut. No, he's been pulling his hair out, because you're going to get these two again. It needs to be in the same basket as the Showstopper. So an extra 12 by 12 and an extra 6 by 6 for £6 or $8. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Make sure you pick up on that. And also, just so everyone knows the other bundles that we've got, you've got a bundle which brings you your linen cardstock, your vellum, and then your special effects pad. So that's a separate bundle. So all of those come to you in another bundle. Johnny sings up, why have we done these deals? So if you want more of the linen cardstock, more of the vellum, and more of the special effects, that's that bundle at £24 or $36. And then your embellishments bundle is your pearl powders. Oh, and I didn't even show you these. So much. And your foil transfers, which I've yet to show you. I put them in a nice pile to the side. You get the foil transfers in that bundle on the screen. And these foil transfers as well, by the way, are included within your Showstopper. I knew I missed something, but you get all of these fantastic designs, and you get I think it's 6 different colours of foil, 4 different colours of foil you're going to be getting. Look at the cockatoo there.
So cool, isn't it?
And a rhino.
Yeah, I love the rhino.
There you've got more of your jungle foliage, and then you've got like these sort of blocked patterns as well. So more of the stripes, more of those leopard print spots there, and all in these different colours too. So That's also within your Showstopper, but the embellishment bundle is your foil and your pearl powders. Over 10% of that Showstopper has already gone. Took us a bit of time to get through it, but I think it was worth spending that time just looking at it. Wow, so many comments. Alicia says, you are all cracking me up. I love it. Jan says, my goodness, I went to get coffee and came back to the cacophony of interesting sounds. It was there. Tomina Anelli says, hello, I've ordered the Showstopper, received a gift card for my birthday and the gift card for my prize I won on Friday Night Live in December, so I'm a happy monkey. Pamela says, what a beautiful collection. I saw it introduced on HSN, but it's always so rushed there. Another reason out of so many that I love CTV. This would work really wonderfully with the amazing flamingo, says Rebecca. Rosalind loves the elephant stamp. Stacey's got it. And well done also to Caroline, who says, I said no, 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 and then yes, yes, yes. I've bought the Showstopper plus the extras. Let's get into this with Debbie. It's flying, Debbie. We're not surprised though, are we?
No, not surprised at all. I think sometimes when we do a little bit of a niche collection, it's always good for that niche to fit into our crafting, because we're always going to need an animal. We're always going to need that sort of jungle theme. There's always somebody that we know that loves that theme. But also, if you're doing home decor pieces, if you're doing scrapbooking, anything like that is going to just work so well with this collection. And I think when something is so big and bold, especially in the stamps are incredible. I'm going to show you how to stamp it straight away and how good they come out. We all need these. Now, the one I'm going to be using is this one, where you're getting, it's your Born to be Wild, so you're getting that outside cutting edge, plus your Create a Card die, and you're then getting your stamp as well. So we're going to start with stamping, and then we're going to get on to do the die cutting. So we're doing a bit of everything on this one. And I'm also going to use a few different mediums as well. Yeah. So let's pop him right in the middle there, just like so. Now you can see I've used a bigger piece of card, and I'll show you why in a little while we do the demo. So we're literally going to pick that one up, and I'm going to come in now, because it's an animal theme. I'm going to use my rustic brown, and I'm going to use my tri-colours as well, my tri-blend pens. Yeah. So I'm going to use my alcohol-proof ink. If you're using your aqua pencils, which we do have on the show, or you're using your watercolours, then just make sure you use your waterproof ink. So we're just going to make sure that we put plenty of ink all across there, and then we're just going to stamp that down. So nice and easy. Now, just going to, once you've stamped it once, look how beautiful. I mean, the detail in these is unreal, but I want that just a little bit darker. So I'm going to go in, it doesn't need it, but I just want to add another layer, and you'll see it just creates an even darker edge. So just popping that down, and that will give me, look at that, really, I mean, how stunning is that? And because we've got our new platform, I can go in there and know that I've stamped that with no problem whatsoever. So what I am going to do is grab my inks. Oh, I need just another piece of card, so we're going to colour onto. Now, when you're colouring something like this with your animals, obviously, if you want a purple, it's a cheetah, isn't it? Is it a cheetah?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, I would say it's a cheetah. Is it, do you think?
Or a leopard.
Leopard, that's, yes, so leopard or a cheetah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it could be like a panther or like a jaguar as well if you colour it.
You could choose whatever you want to colour them in with. So I'm using my tan blend and my tan shades, but if you want a purple one, you can absolutely go for that. And then I would start with where you want to put that shade in. So I know sort of in the middle of his nose, we're going to just do some shading here and around this bit. And you'll see when I colour, I never colour my full image in. I just like to put my shading in first, and then I'm going to blend into the sides. So just going to come in with my darker one now, just blending in at the sides all round here.
Just been told in my ear as well, yeah, it's only one. I mean, you can put more sets of papers in your basket with a bonus buy, but you'll only get half price on one of the collections, just to let you know. But I think majority of you probably knew that already.
They're
anyway.
trying to be savvy, aren't they? And get a few of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Producer Johnny's just gone, no wonder for £8.
It's always worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you'll find it's actually £6, Johnny.
That's crazy.
But it's still not bad, is it, though, for 12
quid?
What?
I don't even think I've ever seen a brand new paper pad for that price.
No, I think you're definitely right.
Not for both?
No.
What was it, £15 for both?
Well, it's 12 quid platinum for both, yeah.
Wow.
Which is, £12.99 for the 12 by 12. So even if you're just going for the bundle on its own, you're paying full price. It's still like you're getting the 6 by 6 for free, isn't it?
That's mental.
Johnny, it's what happens when Sarah checks it. He's just said. Yeah. You guys are all benefiting from her generosity, though, aren't you? That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going where the great thing about all these stamps, Ben, is that the shading is there for you.
Yeah.
So you can see exactly where to put it all. So where we're coming up here, I want to go a little bit darker in the centre and then come round.
I love the fact our viewers have already cottoned on to other collections that they're going to be using this with. A few people have mentioned the Amazing Flamingos, like the Tropical collection, also Wild at Heart. There's so many elements there that you could cross over into this collection, like a lot of the papers, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. So many, yes. The Wild at Heart would, be an amazing collection to use alongside with this. Yeah, love that idea.
So plenty of crossover. And as I said, I think it's a brilliant buy for what you're getting. If you can obviously stretch to that full amount, you're going to save money. But if you do just want to pick out, a few bits and pieces, you want to get the paper pads with maybe some of the stamps and dies, then everything is still available. So get those bits and pieces, pick them up nice and early, because it's only going to get busier as we head into the official launch coming up in about an hour and a half's time with Sarah.
Yeah, and she's going to be in full force, isn't she, with her collection? She will literally be loving it. I know she loves this collection a lot. Yeah.
But it's nice as well, like one of the ladies said at the top of the show, this is obviously a collection which has been inspired by viewers sort of saying, we'd love a collection of such and such. So it goes to show again that we do listen, don't we? We do listen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And it's exactly right. We like to have your feedback. We like ideas of what you like. So, we're always trying things that people love.
Well done to Katie, who says, I'm getting the Showstopper. My husband loves this collection and he told me to get it as soon as it comes out.
Oh, nice.
And Karen says that tiger is amazing. One of our local schools has the tiger as its mascot.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lovely idea. So I'm not going to, because it would take a long time to do this. Literally, all I'm going to do now, Ben, I've got one that I've already coloured in. I'm going to go for my darkest one, the tan shades, and go for my mid one, which is quite dark. And then where all these small little patterns are, you just want to go in these. And this is going to, where your highlight is going to look just amazing and bring him to life.
So is that where the spots are then, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they're all there for you. So if you are someone that is new to colouring, doesn't matter what medium you like to colour with, these are just going to help you to colour, because that shows you where everything is. You've got your shading in there, you've got your spots in there, and you're just going to colour it in. And it's just going to look beautiful. And what I like about good stamps, it means that they make us look like professional colourists and crafters, and even when maybe we're not, because we don't want to fail at things. We want to be able to colour something in and know it looks good. And no matter how you colour these in, they are going to look good.
Absolutely.
So look at that, you can really see starting to come to life when you colour them in. So I've got loads more that I want to get done. So I'm going to bring in my finished one here so you can see once it's coloured in. So you can see the difference that it makes, just that shading. And actually, if I'd spent a little bit more time on this, I would have blended a little bit better in. So, but that's me being fussy with it, but I'm still, so where the darkest one is, you can sort of colour it a little bit more. And I've only used those 3 colours. The other colour I use is the gold yellow, and I use the mid colour of that just for his eyes. So just on here, so you can see just on the eyes, just that gold
It's amazing how the blending you've done as well has particularly made his snout really 3D and made it really prominent. It's so clever how you've brought that out.
And it's just so easy to do because you're just following the lines where that shading is. So where you've got that darker, just go a little bit round that come out of the darkness a little bit more, and then that will give you all your shading in there. Now the reason I kept it this size is because the next thing we want to do, we want to use the die cut. Now I don't know where I want to position this yet onto here, so always do a bigger piece, so then when you come to cutting this out, you can position it before you cut this piece out. So I'm going to pop this to the side, because the other thing then I want to bring in is some aqua pens.
Right.
So I've just got all the greens here, so we've got an alpine green, bud green, and a, got 2 bud greens. Don't want 2 bud greens, so we just want these ones, the alpine green and the bud green. And all I'm going to do with this one, Ben, is to place this on my mat. I've got some watercolour cardstock now, although that doesn't feel like watercolour cardstock. That's watercolour cardstock. I knew I had a piece. And I'm just going to use this onto my mat. So what I am doing is just putting this sort of in splodges, and then we're going to come in with our next darker colour and just fill in the gaps. Like so. We can always go in with more afterwards, so I literally am covering that. And then we're going to use our spritzer, and we're just going to literally dampen the top of that. And then we're just going to put our card straight over the top. I haven't done this technique for a long time, because I tend to now do one colour, then dry it, then another colour.
Yeah.
But actually I do want to fill this with colour. So we want to literally pop as much colour in there as possible. So we've got those 2 different greens, and then I'm going to dry that, and then I'm going to put some more down. But before I do, make sure you just use a piece of tissue, because I don't want to put water into my pen. So we're just going to bring those 2 colours back in, and we're going to do that again onto here. I'm so pleased people are loving it, because it really is one of those collections, I think, until you get it home and see just how beautiful these stamps are. And the size of them as well. They're really big sizes. So you've got a lovely, and it's not very often, every so often, Sarah will bring in a collection which covers everything.
Yes.
And this is one of those collections, isn't it? Whether it's your foils, whether it's your sort of the flock papers. It's not very often we bring things
a little bit
like
of everything.
That in.
You're absolutely
a little bit
right.
of everything.
Yeah.
So just taking all of those, there we go. So I'm happy with that, that's covering there. And then we're just going to dry this one off a little bit and do a little bit of faux bleaching.
Okay.
Now you could do this after you've die cut, but I prefer to do it before and then die cut, and I think you get a really sort of unique, I think when you're if you die cut afterwards, before, you tend to go in a bit heavy with where you want the placement of your inks. By doing it this way, it's just, it's a little bit more sporadic. So once we've done that, I am just going to just have a little bit of water in my hands and flick that down, because we're going to do some faux bleaching. And what that's going to do, it's just going to add a bit more interest into our background. So I'm just going to let that suck up a little bit, place that on the top, and then that gives me that background. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to dry it again, because I'm going to die cut this next. So we're going to use that dye. And then the good thing is, if you do want to go into any other places, or you want to fill any gaps, you can go in afterwards. But I think it's really good to see what your leaves are going to look like, because these are going to be your leaves that you're cutting out. So just making sure we've dried all that before we put it through our Gemini machine. Right, so let's grab that die. You've got 2-part die here, so this one will cut it out and cut that middle section. So first of all, I'm going to do one at a time, just to make sure it doesn't shift in the machine. So let's just put a piece on this side and on that side, and cut that one out.
Sandy's bought, says I couldn't resist, it's accidentally fallen into my basket and I might have checked out. Lol. Lots of love for the size of the stamps. And Doreen says, Ben, did you forget my name? No, I just, because sometimes the names come through differently on my little screen. I realised after I'd said your name that it was you, Doreen. It's easier to pronounce than Tomina Nelly. So yes, I'll get back to Doreen. And Carolyn says, I say no, 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 and now I say yes, yes, yes. I bought the complete collection. Lots of you doing so, and I think, from what I'm hearing as well, the majority of you who are getting that Showstopper, forking out that extra £6. It's crazy for the paper pads.
So what I'm going to do here, Ben, we've just popped it in onto the next one, and then we will pop that one back in. So that just makes sure that I've cut that first one out, and now we're putting the middle section in. If you wanted to create a card, just don't use the outside edge, and you can cut it into a diorama or the front of your card. So once we've done that one...
20% of the Showstopper's gone, Debbie.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a busy one.
It is.
So that you could keep if you wanted to stamp on it and put a sentiment, but we're going to take that out. But look how gorgeous those leaves now look.
Yeah.
And they look so different because we've done that different watercolour technique instead of just painting them on. So you've got all this sort of mottled effect, which you wouldn't notice on just a sheet of your card, but now your leaves are done, you can absolutely see them. So I'm just going to make sure we've took all the little pieces out of there, which is just a few, and there, like so. So if we bring this one back in, now we've got where he's looking through that jungle. It's so cool, isn't it?
Good.
I think it's really, really clever how they've done this.
And all of the other stamps, so the elephant will fit in there, the lion will fit in there.
Yes, they'll all fit in there because they're all that size. Now, the other thing I've done, because I thought, well, actually, I thought that looked a little bit wishy-washy, so I thought, let's get a black piece, and we'll just place that over the top, which is just giving us a little bit of a shadow, but look at the difference now.
Oh, yeah. We've
now got that real 3D-ness about it. So even though we've coloured our whole image in, you're not only going to see his sort of eyes, isn't it? I mean, it's so cool. I love it so much.
It's a bit menacing hidden behind all that jungle foliage.
Now, once you've done that, then you can bring in your outside die and place over the top. So I know sort of roughly, you don't need to have it perfect, just roughly it's going to be about there. So like so. You can always trim it if you've not got it in the right place afterwards. So we're just going to cut that one out. So just pop that each side. I can't believe that's the time. I've just looked at the time.
Flown over, isn't it?
Where on earth is that time gone? Genuinely, normally I thought, oh, it's about 20 past, and then I'm thinking, I'm sure they wanted to get a break in, and now I'm not sure. Right, so we're going to die cut that one out. Then I'm going to bring all my mats and layers in. So I've used these. Now you would be a little bit more frugal with your cardstock. I've just took some of those bright colours, and we're going to mat and layer these up. So to start with, we're going to use, let's use our tape pen to pop that down, and we're just going to pop this as layers. And because we've got all these lovely bright colours, so you'll be a bit more frugal, and you will die cut those middles or gut your middle pieces out, but I'm just going to mat and lay them just for demo purposes over the top. So like so, and then I'm doing that black because we've added that black shadow, so I'm just putting a little bit of black there, and then that will go on to the front of our card. So we've just literally half folded A4 card to make our card, and then done our mats and layers in 1/4 of an inch increments smaller. So just like so. And then on the inside, I've just done a black and white one. Because I've put lots of layers on the outside, you want to just even it up with the inside, because if you've got a heavy fronted card, it's going to be top heavy and topple over.
Okay.
So by just putting an extra layer on the inside, that's just going to stop your card doing that, so weighting that down. And then I am just going to put a white piece on the top there, because we want, actually you won't really see that because we've got this white piece. You probably, oh yes, we might do. Oh, it's not the one, we want the one that we've just cut out. I was wondering what I'd done with it then. There he is.
That's our Gemini 2 as well. Bobby's just asking, what cutting machine are you using? So that's our Gemini 2. Not currently, is it back in stock again? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm going to use the back, and let's use our dotty tape pen. So we're just going to pop that all around the edges and on the back. Good time as well to stock up on your tape pens if you need to.
We've got the big 12 box actually on the show.
Is there?
It's on
amazing.
Monday Makers, I think, later on.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah, you absolutely want your dotty one, but if you're getting the big box one, even better. So we're going to pop that one over the top. And again, just leaving that slight shadow. You don't want to have a massive shadow, just a small one peering out, and that would just give that beautiful illusion.
Oh yeah, definitely makes it pop.
Makes it pop, yes. Right, so it's gone a bit ski-whiff, but I'm not worried about that because we can always trim. So always go in at the back and just put your scoring tool down and burnish it down. That'll make it stick. And then if you've got any other, like the little bits at the side, we can always just trim those so they don't notice, because you're not going to see them underneath. And then just one more at the bottom, just where it's gone a little bit wonky. There we go. So this then will go over the top. And actually, I think we're going to use some foam for that one, Ben, because I think that will just heighten it a little bit. So because we have, I think we've got this in stock still, haven't we, our foam on a roll?
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm just going to use this around the edges. Make a good shaker card, this one as well. Yeah, it really would, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Revealing that animal's face behind the shakers.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be a really good idea.
But I want to do this because I just want to create almost that, you know, the animal peering through the leaves, not flat on. So because we've coloured it in to make it look more 3D. And then just because we've got some nice bigger leaves in here, we can literally just use this on some of the leaves and then it won't be seen. A little bit more onto here. And then just one up here. That will do. So once they're all in place, we can then stick them, because it's the same die cut that's cut out our animal, we can literally, that will fit perfectly. So let's just take those.
Lots of love for the demo. Melanie D says, great demo. Colleen says, loving this, Debbie. What designs for these animals? I know.
Yeah, they are just amazing. And I think also, I never realised until I started colouring with them how good they are to practice your colouring with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a really nice design to practice your colouring. Do that way round, just because, there we go, doesn't show so much at the bottom. There we go, look at that. So cool. And then we're going to pop him onto the front of our card. It does sound like Doug. He's like a growl. So just popping that on. And then I did have a sentiment somewhere. Here it is. So this one I've put, I'm wild about you. Now I love this sentiment because if you've got Valentine's coming up, what about a different type of card to give to somebody?
Or as you said, a Valentine's card for a chap, potentially.
Yes,
that would be brilliant.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And then you've got that on there, which we're just going to place on the bottom. But yeah, just a different Valentine's card. But I love that sentiment. I thought that would be a really good one. I'm wild about you. There you go. Look at that.
That's brilliant. It's so cool, isn't it?
Oh, I love them. I love them so much. I can't, you know, when you just sometimes get a collection that's really exciting and you can't wait till people get them because we want to see what you make with them. So I want you to flood the internet literally with all your pictures once you start making your cards with it.
Yeah, and do let us know in the comments what you're going for. I would imagine now we're going to give you a chance in just a second to get your carts and baskets checked out. Let us know if you're going for the whole hog or whether you're kind of picking and choosing what are your favourite elements from this collection. Give us a little shout. I know Stephen says, after doing a bit of juggling, I didn't know you juggled. After doing a bit of juggling, I got the Showstopper and the bonus bar. Yes, Stephen, that is definitely the way to go. If the budget allows, you get everything. We can recap it for you as well in a few moments, but you get everything plus the opportunity to buy these two again for £6 or $8. And that is just wild, isn't it? It's just an unbelievable opportunity. Needs to be in the same basket, though, as your Showstopper, which we are now. Over 20% of the stock gone. Get it now, and then you can relax and enjoy all of Sarah's demos coming up this afternoon at 2 o'clock when she is in the studio. But for now...
Well, Sarah's coming in. I don't want to leave my bits in the dye.
No, very good.
So, yes.
Or you could leave them in there just to
Well, I
wind her
could
up.
do that because that's what she normally does.
Oh! I'm here for all of this. We're going to have a short break. So get your carts, get your baskets checked out. Come back. If there's anything particular that you want to see, anything you want to ask, maybe for the latest show with Sarah, if you want Sarah to do a particular demo, shout now and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes for a quick wrap-up.
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive market and suite, receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Welcome back, everybody. Is anyone else just singing in their head, "The Lion Sleeps Tonight"? That's all I've got, going round and round and round my head. And that, and also, George of the jungle, song as he
Watch
can
out
be.
for that tree.
Watch out for
I
that
used to
tree.
love George of the Jungle. That must be quite an old film now.
Probably like mid-90s, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it, yeah.
Roy, Royal Jungle. Pamela says this collection really is a must at schools. Kiddos would love it, and many of the animals are mascots. Well, again, like wherever you think you can get the best out of this collection, then absolutely take it. If you think, you know, you can take this to the, you know, local school, if you're a teacher or you're a, you know, a classroom assistant, that kind of thing, absolutely this might work for them. I just think it's such a beautiful collection. It's so very different, but then it does have those elements, of, as you guys have touched on, that, you know, you've got the ability to use it alongside the Wild at Heart, alongside the amazing flamingos. We will do a final little flick through and have a look at some finished samples with Debbie in just a second. Monday Makers tonight, though, don't forget, is back. We're kind of staying on the sort of wild theme, if you like, because we've got the Lovebirds on the show, Fairy Glade on the show, and tonight's Monday Mega Deal is the Duet ink pad. It's the full collection as well, isn't it? The 12-piece collection for an unbelievable price. This is a £72, $107 bundle of pads that you're getting for £32 or $48. But remember, with it being a Monday Mega Deal, it is only available for 24 hours. So it's a great opportunity to stock up. And Debbie, with the Duet ink pads, we always chat about these as being, if you were to start crafting and you didn't have any ink pads, these would be a go-to, wouldn't they? Because they are like the all-rounders, aren't they?
They are the all-rounders, exactly. I love that, all-rounders, yeah, absolutely. And some really good colours. And actually, the colours in here would be brilliant for this collection.
Yeah, well, you look at the first three that I've sort of brought you there, actually, matching up with the colours that you've got within your beautiful Royal Jungle set. But all of these are included. So you've got your purples, your soft heather, your vintage Merlot, and of course, you know, you've got the ability to be able to blend with these, do all of your like water techniques with these as well. This is such a great shout, actually. The lemon meringue, the spring buds, all these colours.
Nice.
To make beautiful backgrounds. Well, like you've just done actually with your aqua markers.
Yes, absolutely, and exactly what I did with those aqua markers, you can do with these ink pads. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my, do you know what? Like light bulb moment there. That is absolutely just switched on in my brain. You need these, don't you?
Yes.
Sweet clementine included in there as well, and then your midnight mist. So all 12 of these.
Cool, that's good.
32 quid.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's like. That's about two and a half pounds per pad, isn't it? 266,
wow.
Which is bonkers for that.
That is bonkers. That is amazing price. I would say even if you've got the ink pads and if you have, you'll know how good they are, is to get yourself a new set as well, because you'll be using yours all the time.
Yeah, and as you always say, and it will happen, because this happens to me, like you see something on a deal and you go, oh, I've got enough of whatever it might be, I won't bother. And then when you come to actually needing that thing, you go to the website and you think, oh, it's full price now. And yours obviously will run out eventually, so you may as well get them at this price now so that you've got them as a backup for when your pads do run out. Wow, says Margaret Birch, I'm going to get this so I can do scrapbooking for my Sri Lanka and Kenya photos.
Oh, nice.
Scrapbooking for like trips to places like that.
Absolutely, yeah. Just incredible.
So many great ideas with this. Let's have a look at some finished samples with Debbie on the Royal Jungle. Over 20% of the stock has gone, and it's such a thorough collection. You get so much, you know, papers, rub-ons, your special effects, your vellum, your linen cardstock, your pearl powders in there as well. And take a look at some of the other bits you can do here. Is that a little door hanger?
You know what? This really made me laugh, because I wish that I had one of these to put on my kids' doors when they were younger. Welcome to the Jungle summed up their bedrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, literally, you could be making these for your kids' doors. I love this. What an absolute great one to have. This is, doesn't say. Oh, Lisa West has done this one.
I love it.
I think that's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, welcome to the Jungle, absolutely. But yeah, these animals, they're bold, they're striking. Team them with those leaves we've got, team them with flock papers. Everything about this collection is stunning. Yeah, absolutely stunning. And the best thing about it, Ben, is the fact that no matter what you love to colour with, whatever your medium is, whether you colour with your ink pads, whether your alcohol pens, whether it's your watercolours, whether it's your shimmer ink pads, you're going to absolutely love colouring these in, because they're absolutely gorgeous. We seem to have more elephants. I'm going to show you 3 cards, which are all elephants, but all been coloured differently.
Oh, yes.
And being the same elephant, but they look so striking and so easy easy to colour as well. So
Yeah.
if you love your animals, these are definitely for you. This one doesn't even have an animal on it, but I love the fact that we've got the beautiful papers on the inside.
Wow.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? I tell you what that is. That's one of the papers, the B-side with the foils on the top.
That's incredible.
Yeah, wouldn't have thought to use that on the
It almost like
patterns.
gives it a holographic feel to it, that.
That's beautiful.
Huh.
Yeah. And then you've got that gorgeous edgeable, that leaf edgeable, which you can use in lots of your different makes. And then you've got all these backgrounds. So these are your foils as well in the background. Love the fact you can just do those. Absolutely incredible. And then those pearl powders, doing that line in all 4 of the colours that we do there is just incredible. And this one where I thought it was heat embossed, I didn't realise, I'd not even looked at the foils. That's one of the foils. And then trimmed out.
Oh, no way.
Yes, look, it's coloured in. So it's one of the foils coloured in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Look at that.
That's so clever.
Yeah, because your foils will act as a resist. So you can put
okay.
your foils on and then colour it in.
That's a brilliant little tip.
Yeah, so that's amazing with those foils. Yeah,
I really love that.
yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, that is such a brilliant idea. Michelle just says, reminds me of the Disney film Encanto as well, whereby one of the special gifts is talking to animals and the boy has a jungle as a bedroom. I think I've seen that one.
I've never watched Encanto. Actually, I think I have watched Encanto once, but I can't remember. When you're watching it with the grandkids, they're sort of talking and mucking about at the same time and playing, so I didn't really
goes
watch
over your
it
head a bit.
fully, yeah.
Doreen says the foil on the design paper is so cool. And yes, Diana Green, there is a bonus buy with the Showstopper. I haven't got time to be particularly thorough here, but just to show you, the Showstopper is everything, right? So everything in this bundle is your 12 by 12 pad. And again, we'll show you this in much more detail a little bit later on. By the way, I looked it up. It's called a capuchin monkey, that is.
A what?
A capuchin.
A cappuccino?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Basically like cappuccino, but just capuchin.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. What was he called? Marcel, wasn't he, in Friends? And just to show you again, the B-sides are just different designs, a little bit more stripped back. So you've got the bright and bold, beautiful jungle scenes, and then something a little bit more stripped back on the reverse. You've got that, and then also your 6x6 as far as your paper pads are concerned. Then you are going to get your special effects papers. So you get 24 of these. I mean, as much as I love like the snake skins and the alligator skins here, it's all about the flock for me. Like to have that kind of tactile approach to a project as well.
Yeah.
You've got all of those in there. So you get 3 sheets of each of those giving you your 24 in your special effects. Then you've got all your beautiful vellums in here as well. Vellums, again, are just absolutely stunning. So all of the different designs that you've got as far as your papers are concerned, we have replicated into the vellum. And can I just say, if you are an appreciator, if you are someone who appreciates vellum that smells amazing, oh my goodness me, this is beautiful. But don't they say, like, you can tell the quality of a paper or vellum if you can smell it?
Apparently so.
So you're getting 24 sheets there. Also, to match up with all of that, you have got your Royal Jungle linen cardstock too. So you can see that all of the colours that you've got here will match perfectly with the colours that you've got within your papers. And, as per Debbie's point, matchy-matchy.
Yep.
Matchy-matchy. Matchy-matchy. I won't go through them all, but you get the point. Your Duet ink pads that are that Monday mega deal, shop the day, are going to be absolutely perfect partners to go with this set. You've then got all your pearl powders. I'm running out of time here. 4 pearl powders you're going to get. You've also got in there, of course, all of your fantastic, as Debbie was showing you, transfers in here, your foil sheets, I should say. So you're getting 4 colours, and then you're getting all of these fantastic designs. That way.
There's that lion.
So there's that. Yeah, there's the lion there. Nope, there. More of your leaves in there too. Then you've got on top of that all of your, hardware if you like. So if you want to be able to create Debbie's card, that's the Create a Card die with the stamp. And then look at all the other stamps that you can use alongside that. Big size stamps. The illustrations are absolutely unbelievable. You'll appreciate these even more when you get these home and you're able to see them up close and personal. I think some of the best animal stamps that we have ever done. That they are incredible. You've got 2 embossing folders in there as well. So you've got your snake print, you've got your croc skin. There's that beautiful foliage border that you're going to receive. All of your foliage as far as your jungle leaves are concerned. There is that beautiful stamp and die set giving you the Queen and the King of the Jungle. And then you've also got your jungle sentiments in there too. That's the Showstopper. Save £20 when you buy that in one click. If you then get that, do not miss the bonus buy this time. If you leave this out, it is a mistake, because for an extra £6 or £8, we'll give you another set of your papers. So you get the 12x12 and the 6x6 needs to be in the same cart as your Showstopper, and that price on screen there will halve to £6 or £8. I literally cannot believe it. If you then want a multi-buy on those, you can. Even still at £12 or £16, that is a steal. So add as many as in that you think you might want and like. And as I say, shop the show for the rest of them, because we've got embellishment bundles, we have got other card bundles for you as well. It is all there for you. So do have a look and keep shopping in between shows. Debbie, thank you so much. You're back later.
Yes, back later. Yes, I might be back in an hour. It's just Sarah's on her way, so as long as she's in the building, you'll have Sarah for the full 2 hours, but you might see me back. But if not, yes, I'll be back later for Monday Makers, where we might even be having another look at the jungle, but we've got lots of cool things in that programme as well.
Yeah, lots to look forward to. As you said, Sarah's touch and go, isn't she? I think where she'll be here on time. So you might see a bit of Debbie, but whatever way, you'll definitely see her tonight on Monday Makers at 5. And Sarah will be here for the launch at some point. So lots to look forward to. Keep shopping on the website. Check out the shop of the day, and you'll see all of the other deals coming up from Monday Makers tonight as well. Lovebirds coming up tonight. Those duet ink pads are flying, I'm hearing already as well. And the Fairy Glade collection coming your way too. And as Debbie said, we'll be concentrating lots more as well on that Royal Jungle. So get it now, get it in your basket, and then enjoy all of the demo and inspiration coming your way over the course of the rest of the day. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to you guys. We'll see you back here in an hour. Bye for now.